Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In this video, we're talking about Nintendo 3DS, Sega Saturn, and more. Let's get started. Alright, we'll kick things off here talking about Sega Saturn emulation on PC, specifically Steam, with Yabus and Shiro. I've got some unfortunate news. It appears that Yabus and Shiro won't be getting an official release on Steam anytime soon. I'll leave a link to the official Steam page in the description below in the event that you want to check it out. It says right here, notice, Yabus and Shiro is no longer available on the Steam store. Originally, it was supposed to release sometime in December, so apparently someone at Valve took a look at Yabus and Shiro and decided it wasn't a great fit for the Steam store. There was some back and forth communication between the Yabus and Shiro developers and Valve, and well, Valve decided to uphold the decision to keep Yabus and Shiro off the store. Here's the final communication from Steam to Yabus and Shiro. Sorry, we don't have any more info to share with you on this topic. After review, we have found that your app isn't a great fit for Steam. This is obviously extremely disheartening for the Yabus and Shiro developers, and I think it's safe to say that the entire emulation community does not like to see this stuff happen. A lot of people have been speculating as to why Steam didn't like Yabus and Shiro, and the overwhelming response so far is that it straight up says it's a Sega Saturn emulator. In my opinion, I think these assumptions might have a little bit of merit. I mean, if you take a look at RetroArch and pretty much every single RetroArch core, they are incredibly cryptic. Here's SMS plus GX, which is Sega Master System and Game Gear. I'll scroll down to the description. SMS plus GX will let you play your good old home system games from 1986, and it will also let you play games for an 8-bit 4th generation handheld game console released in the early 90s. It's not saying what it's emulating, it's just giving you hints. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if Yabus and Shiro was kind of rebranded and possibly repackaged and re-uploaded to be a little bit more cryptic on Steam for another shot, but time will tell. But moving on, and we're talking about PSP emulation with PPSSPP, which also has a RetroArch core on Steam. PPSSPP just got a brand new version. The developers have been extremely active. Version 1.14 was just released, then 0.1, 0.2, and now 0.3. Now version 1.14.3 isn't a huge release, it's mainly just bug fixes, but if you're using PPSSPP, it's always good to stay up to date. I'll drop a link to their website in the description below. Next up, we're talking about 3DS emulation on Android with Citra, and yes, the official version of Citra, but no, not the one that's on the Google Play Store. This one is horridly outdated. It was last updated in May of 2021. So if you head on over to the official website of Citra, citra-emu.org, and I'll leave a link to it in the description below, you can click on download, and from here click on manual download. And then from here you can see the latest Android Nightly, which was just released a day ago. At the time of filming, and we don't see this often, the latest update is specifically dedicated to Android. It's a really nice sight to see. It's just a small bug fix, but it's a welcome fix. I mean, it's nice to see the Android version of Citra being worked on. Next up, if you're a fan of modded Super Smash Bros. Brawl and a fan of Project Plus, well, they just had a massive update. So version 2.3.2 is just dropped, and there's a whole bunch of stuff here. We've got a whole bunch of bug fixes, collision improvements, stage fixes, costume updates, and more. So if you are interested in Project Plus, I'll leave a link to this site in the description below, and feel free to check it out. Project Plus is free, and I also might have a tutorial on this channel for you. And last up here, this one is crazy. Recently, we've had leak after leak after leak after leak, and today is no different. The source code for Dungeon Siege has been leaked. So there was an anonymous paste bin posted online today, and it's about 17 megabytes overall. If you wanted to learn more about it, I'll drop a link to this Reddit post in the description below. Feel free to check it out. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. We talked about a bunch today. Let me know your thoughts about absolutely any of it in the comments below. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos, don't tempt fate, save your state.